To be honest, professions are still a mess, and we are mere weeks away from Midnight's launch, so it was time we started talking about them again, and I want to talk about the profession accessories and tools today. But some of the details are very questionable, so be warned that this is beta footage, stuff might change, and frankly I'm afraid that with the mess that the pre-patch was, Blizzard might actually go live with this. But we will speculate any direction that they might decide to take this into. Anyways, let's talk about profession tools and accessories, and I want to start talking about the green ones first because they're the most accessible ones. You can buy them off the auction house. They are best suited for concentration builds, for leveling midnight professions, anything that you don't want to invest a lot of time and effort into. Basically the same that we had in the previous expansions. They're the same, nothing has changed. Different names, same stats, 5 skill ups on the accessories, and I think 8 for the tools. Yeah, 8 for the tools and 5 for the accessories. This is the green ones, nothing new, same stuff. But when it gets to the blue ones and the purple ones, this is where the questionable stuff happens. Let's take a moment to go through the similarities. Sunblessed Leatherworker's toolset here will give you 11 Midnight Leatherworking skills. Sunblessed Leatherworker's knife will give you 18 Midnight Leatherworking skills. Same goes for the purple one. Sunforged Leatherworker's toolset will give you 11. Sunforged Leatherworker's knife will give you 18 Midnight Leatherworking skill. So the skill ups aren't a deciding factor. Stats, however, are a different story. Sunblessed Leatherworker's knife at the lowest quality will give you 79 random stat, or whichever stat you end up putting on it, and at the highest quality it will give you 110. Now, Leatherworker's toolset will give you 32 to resourcefulness, 32 to crafting speed, and at the highest it will give you 44 of each. Sunforged, however, will give you quite a lot more, and 110 at the lowest, 152 at the highest. And for the toolset, 44 at the beginning and 61 at the highest. This is great. This is certainly a huge upgrade over the blue variants. But now I want to talk about the issue that is the purple variant is quite easy to obtain, and that makes the blue variant skippable. For me to tell you why, we gotta go through how crafters earn different recipes. You can earn the green ones from your profession trainer. The blue variant is where the next questionable bit happens, and the purple one is bought from Lirendal, the Artisans Consortium Quartermaster, for 150 Artisan Moxie. So yeah, that's gonna cost you. The blue ones are... let's go through the bit that works first and the questionable part later. The bit that works, for example, is the fact that a lot of the professions will earn their different blue variants through knowledge points. Engineers, for example, will spend knowledge points in market mobility, and at one of the sub-specs will earn those blue variant recipes. That works. That is great. They will max out these specializations and they will craft them at the highest quality, and there's a sense of progression, and this works. But leatherworking, for example, does not have that option. And you might tell me that it's beta, they might not have implemented this stuff yet. But no, that's not the case. So as a leatherworker, if you want to craft the blue variants, you need to also buy those blue variants the same way you buy the purple ones. And the cost is the same. What was it? Yeah, here. The cost is the same. 150 artisan leather vodka moxie for the blue variant, and the same for the purple variant. What's up with that? Why should I, as a crafter, spend the same amount and craft an inferior version of a profession equipment? I had hoped that Blizzard would just add subsequent spectries to the professions that didn't have them. Now, there is the debate that doing that would just add to the total number of knowledge points needed for a profession, and that is not okay. I know that, but then again, I believe that this would have fixed a lot of stuff. The blue variants would always be given away to crafters by speccing into them and by spending knowledge points to earn them, and the blue variants would have been the vendor item that they can buy with artisan moxie. That would have been the simplest fix in my opinion. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm wrong, but I believe that that would have fixed a lot of stuff. Anyways, I had hoped for that, but yeah, they did another thing, a very weird thing called fused vitality. And if you don't know what that is, well, it's a BOP reagent that you can buy with a currency called unalloyed abundance from a certain end game event. It costs 400 unalloyed abundance, and you can earn it by doing the abundance event. It's a harvest, you go there. You need special currencies to do a special harvest and earn unalloyed abundance. I did make a video on it recently, so if you have no idea what that is, do go watch that. I tried to explain everything there, but the only thing I want to take out of that video and say it here is that if you do your worst at this event, like do nothing, just simply exist there, you will earn 300 unalloyed abundances. And as of right now, the current cap is 8 shards of Dundun, which is required for you to start that event. So even if you earn 300 by doing your worst, you will get 2,400 for the 8 runs. And that is more than enough for you to max out 2 main professions the first week. And I think it's character locked, not account bound. So you can do this on all of your characters, and all of your characters, if they do their worst at this event, will have purple equivalent of all of this profession equipment day 1. So what is the point of having the blue variant exactly? Nobody's gonna bother with that. If the current state of the beta goes live, I strongly believe that nobody should spend time and effort to get the blue ones. What is the point? Just hit max level, unlock abundance, do spend all of your shards of Dundun, and do try to get the most unalloyed abundance from it. The video that I made, the best I could get out of was 600. That's when I was doing the event with other people. Whenever I was solo, I made 300, and even at 300, you can spend 400 unalloyed abundance and get a fused vitality for your profession equipment. So 6 profession equipment day 1 at purple quality for each character is more than enough. Nobody's gonna bother with that stuff. I do have cooking and I do have fishing on my main. There will be 3 more profession equipment that I need at purple variant. I will get them the next week. I won't bother with the blue one. I will just get the green versions for my secondary professions, then straightly go to the purple ones. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that if they ship with this date, the blue variants are irrelevant. And that was it. That was everything that I wanted to talk about. Now, I could speculate and do talk about the fact that they might change this in some way or the other. They might go back and just add the subsequent spectres. They might add artisan moxie costs to the recipes of the profession equipment. That would be great. I mean, having purple profession equipment also need artisan moxie from the buyer is a great addition. They could also increase the cost of the purple recipes as opposed to the blue variants. That also works. Any of these stuff are better than the current stage. I mean, I'm really pissed that they did this. And I was hoping that they would fix it by now. They might even change the shards of Dun or how the unalloyed abundance plays a part in getting your profession equipment, because I mean the weekly maximum and total maximum has not changed during the last weeks, so they might cap that somehow or limit it somehow, make it only account bound and not character specific, which is very weird if that happens. They might limit your purchases of fused vitality from Chell the Chip, but I don't know. I mean, I have no idea how they're gonna end up fixing this mess with the profession equipment, but in my opinion, again, I think the blue variants are useless. Just straightly go for the purple ones. If you are a buyer, you don't want to mess with the knowledge point system that is required for crafting high quality tools, just ask for the purple ones at rank 5. If you are a crafter that wants to sell the best profession equipment to all of the other crafters, don't bother with getting the blue variant. 150 moxie is quite valuable at the beginning. You can easily get the purple ones. Do your research before the launch. Blizzard might change all of this stuff just the day before launch, but since we're getting closer and closer to the Midnight's launch, it was time to start talking about this stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure they might even delay the expansion with the state that the beta is in. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I do like to know what you think about all of this stuff, so do comment down below what you think, and if you do end up liking the video, I appreciate it greatly. I will see you in another one. Bye bye.